So guys, after the massive crossover events such as Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, a large portion of the excitement behind Deadpool and Wolverine lies in its spoilers. Deadpool and Wolverine makes way for the return of many Fox characters like Aaron Stanford's Pyro, Tyler Maine's Sabretooth, and Daphne Keene's X-23. However, these reveals barely scratched the surface of all that Deadpool and Wolverine had to offer. From completely unexpected cameos to multiverse-defining changes, Shawn Levy's Deadpool and Wolverine is filled to the brim with fan-pleasing surprises. Before the release of the movie, every fan thought that Deadpool is coming to the MCU timeline, but still it is not like that. In the movie, only time Deadpool visits the MCU's Earth 616 is at the beginning, when Deadpool uses Cable's time travel machine to enter the MCU's main timeline and apply for a role in the Avengers. This scene actually takes place in 2018 before the events of Avengers Infinity War, which means that Deadpool's MCU debut technically happened while Tony Stark was still alive and Captain America was still active. After applying for the Avengers, Happy Hogan takes the interview, but he immediately rejects him. However, he says that the Avengers will keep an eye on him. When TVA agent Paradox brings Deadpool to the TVA headquarters, he explains to Wade that his universe, Earth 10005, is destined to die due to Wolverine's death in Logan. According to Paradox, Hugh Jackman's original Wolverine is Earth 10005's anchor. According to him, an anchor is an individual who's so essential to their respective timeline that the death kicks off an inevitable apocalypse which can take up to 2,000 years. By taking this into account, we can say characters like Earth 616's Iron Man and Tom Hardy's Venom can be an anchor for their respective universes. Paradox also revealed that Deadpool's adventures with Cable's time travel device were amusing, but they weren't too dangerous for the sacred timeline. Agent Paradox shows his true colors when he reveals to Deadpool that he wants to speed up Earth 10005's destruction in order to rise through the TVA's ranks, instead of watching Deadpool's universe wither away and die for millennia. To achieve this, Paradox created a Time Ripper machine, which can accelerated the process and doomed every single inhabitant of the original X-Men universe without their knowledge. When activated, the Time Ripper's effects on Earth 10005, it looked quite a lot like Loki Season 2's spaghettification, the very fabric of reality ripping itself apart as it gets erased out of existence. The one of the biggest spoiler of the whole movie was the cameo of Henry Cavill as a Wolverine variant. In the movie, when Deadpool tries to find a Wolverine variant who can replace the anchor Logan, he comes across several Wolverine variants who aren't suitable for the job. Deadpool meets a Wolverine under his tuxedo wearing Patch identity, a Wolverine who's in the middle of fighting the Hulk, a short-height Wolverine, a Wolverine who's crucified in a field of skulls which reminiscent Logan's torture in X-Men issue 251, and an especially violent Wolverine who's wearing his comic book Apocalypse suit. Most notably, Deadpool meets Calverine, a rugged Wolverine variant played by Henry Cavill who also punches Deadpool in the face. By doing this and many other things, Deadpool throws a jab at DC, when he realizes one Wolverine is played by Henry Cavill, offering him a better role at Marvel. Deadpool also mocks The Rock's hierarchy of power promotion for Black Adam.
Now what you're going to see here is why the hierarchy of power
and describes Wolverine's masked look as a Batman who can actually move his neck. Other than Henry Cavill, Wolverine, there was another cameo which shocked fans and got them excited. This exciting cameo in Deadpool and Wolverine comes courtesy of Chris Evans, who makes an epic entrance defending Deadpool and Wolverine from Cassandra Nova's henchmen. However, Chris Evans is not here as our Captain America. Instead, Chris Evans reprises his Johnny Storm aka Human Torch role from Tim Story's Fantastic Four movies. Unfortunately, his cameo doesn't end very well because after some minutes Cassandra Nova rips Johnny's skin and flesh off, after Deadpool reveals that Johnny insulted her. Other than these short cameos, movie also introduced some more characters from previous Marvel movies. These characters are part of a rebel resistance team against the Cassandra Nova. This team consists of Wesley Snipes' Blade, Jennifer Garner's Elektra, Channing Tatum's Gambit, Daphne Keene's X-23, Punisher, Quicksilver, Magneto, and Daredevil. However, before Deadpool and Wolverine's arrival in the Void, Daredevil, Quicksilver, Magneto, and Punisher all were dead, so we can't assume which variant were they. The Blade variant, Elektra variant, and X-23 variant, we all have seen them in their previous movies. The Gambit comes from a ruined project which goes into running under Fox banner for many years, but after the Disney and Fox deal the movie was cancelled, and so the Gambit variant. After all these cameos and battle in the Void, we got to see when Deadpool and Wolverine go back to Earth 10,005, they have to face an army of Deadpool variants, called the Deadpool Corps. In the movie, Deadpool Corps were working for Cassandra Nova, who ordered them to kill Prime Deadpool and Wolverine. The Deadpool Corps is led by Lady Deadpool, who's accompanied by other variants like Kidpool, Headpool, Babypool, and Cowboypool. Despite knowing that he and Wolverine have a healing factor, Prime Deadpool uses Nicepool as a human shield and steals Dogpool from him. Prime Deadpool and Wolverine slice through the Deadpool Corps, but they all regenerate almost instantly. So maybe the battle will never going to end, but this is a movie, so MCU send Peter to calm everyone down, as every Deadpool in the multiverse has a Peter variant they love and admire. One thing that best happened during this scene is Wolverine wearing his mask, because it was the first time that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is in his comic-accurate costume with his mask on. After the battle with Deadpool Corps, there is one thing that remains to be stopped, and that was Cassandra Nova and her evil plans. In the Void, Wolverine spares Cassandra Nova's life, arguing that Charles Xavier would have given his twin sister a second chance, but maybe Cassandra seems to be genetically destined to be evil, so she travels to Earth 10,005 to use the Time Ripper by herself, with the goal of wreaking havoc on Deadpool's timeline and the whole multiverse. The only way to stop Cassandra and the Time Ripper is by making a connection between its power source, but according to Paradox, in return it will destroy whoever tries to stop it because the power source contains matter and antimatter. However, our Deadpool and Wolverine both goes for the run and get back alive, instead of per heroes Cassandra lost her life. So guys, that's it for today, and if you are thinking what happened to our duo, then do not panic, because now they both have happy endings. They both are living on Earth 10,005 with each other and their family. So guys, if you feel this video gives you content, please like and share this video, and before going, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys, we will see you soon.